Hello everybody, happy Friday. I think I'm gonna record this video 1,000 times. Trying to get it right. So I was wanting to get on here and talk about a couple of things. Um Also happy August 25th. So me and my mama was talking and I was telling her how a friend of mine had passed away. Actually, she's not a friend of mine. So I'm gonna stop saying that. She's a friend of my ex best friend and she had got killed. And uh, allegedly that something had, I don't know, y'all. It's just a whole bunch of mess. Allegedly, she's supposed to have, this person was coming after her lover. And child, I was just like, wow, this is a lot. So I didn't know like what to do or nothing like that. And I had been trying to figure out, do I want to discuss it? Do I not want to discuss it? But I do feel like you have to be careful in this day and age and be careful what you do because these people these days is not playing. Somebody can pull right beside your car and shoot straight through your window. And bullets do not have no eyes. You know what I'm saying? And like these people these days, they're very disrespectful. My mama had sit there and told me that a boy was disrespecting this older lady. I think my mama said they was in the store. And my mama said the first thing I could think, if that was one of y'all, I'd go up beside y'all here. I agree. If that was one of my kids, but these kids today, they don't have no respect. They don't have no respect, y'all. They don't respect nobody. Child, you might as well say they don't even too much respect you. And you know, it in today's society, if you like hit these kids today, they can call the police on you and you can go to jail. And I remember when we was coming up, baby, you wish you would call the police on your mama. And you wish you would would go to jail. So I was just like, when I had heard about the situation and him, I felt kind of sorry. I didn't feel kind of, I felt sorry because there's another soul taken away. But like my mama was saying, everything happened for a reason. You know, it could have been her time up. God was ready to bring her home. And then, she was doing so good in her career. She was working at a car lot, from what I understand. And, she was getting ready to buy her house, her and her lover. And I don't know if they was about to get married or they was already married. But altogether, I think that it was just sad. It's sad to notice that you living in a life today that you have to be. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. You know, only thing I know how to do is get on here and do my videos, talk about what I go through with my daily life. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was telling y'all, and I was telling my mama, I was telling my mama some things that she didn't know nothing about. I was telling my mama that it was times that I was drinking and getting high, and I didn't even tell her, and I didn't want to come and tell her because the first thing she looked up to me and said, "At least I done something right." You know, I was still getting in trouble and I was still doing things that I wasn't supposed to do, but at the same time, I try to keep it at a minimum. Whew. So yeah, I was just like, I was just outdone with everything. Yeah, I know I'm looking kind of rough today too. I'm really surprised I'm holding this tablet recording because I usually record off of my laptop, but I've been trying to get used to my right hand a lot. So if y'all see this video, just know I'm trying my best. So yeah, just said how we living in the world today. Yeah, people don't respect us. People don't care to respect us. People just want to keep disrespecting us. But child, I just sometimes sit back and look and wonder how people just treat you and think it's okay. And then on top of that, people treat you any kind of way and be disrespectful. And then when they need something, the first thing they do is they ask you. I'm like, nah, baby. Nah, baby boy. It's not that type of party. But y'all, other than that, I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm coming out of my depression a little bit because I was like depressed for a couple of days. I know y'all. I know God gonna be with me, but I was depressed and I didn't know. I just didn't know how to handle it because depression is a big thing. And that's one of the reasons why I want to do this video because I was depressed for like a couple of days because I just like wanted to get up and go outside and I wanted to be able to do things for myself, but I couldn't do things for myself. I always have to depend on my son or my mama or my sister. So yeah, depression is serious. Mental health is serious. So that's why I tell people be careful how you treat people. Don't treat people no any kind of way because depression is serious. And I was depressed about a couple of days, y'all. I really was. Um, and I was talking, and I never thought in my whole life that I've been gay. I ain't never been depressed about nothing. But all of a sudden, I wake up one morning, I'm depressed, and I'm just like, why am I so depressed? You know, I got a life in me, a life to live, breathing, but I'm still depressed, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't know what to do. So when I usually start to get depressed, I get on my laptop or my tablet, and I start recording stuff. That people can see. So I was just depressed. I was so depressed. It's funny. And the thing about depression is that you don't want to talk about it because you don't feel the need to talk about it because you don't think nobody understand what you're going through because this had not been the only time that I've been depressed. I've been depressed several times. I've been depressed because my mama wouldn't accept who I was as far as me being gay. I've been depressed because I had just been depressed over, I want to say some petty and some not. But I ain't never been so depressed that I take my life. And that's morally what I want to talk about today. Suicide. The suicide rate is high. And I couldn't just believe how people I was looking back and I just couldn't believe how people just taking their life. Because they weighed the world up on their shoulder. They didn't know how to handle it. And I was just like, wow, this some serious stuff. But I want to say I love y'all, and I'm going to close out for right now. Bye.